Hello one and all, and welcome back to Shareware Vagaries. This is the 5th episode, and today's disc is Action Shareware Volume 10 Blakestone 3D by Apogee. So yeah, one of these games we DOS enthusiasts have probably already played, but nonetheless, the CD is still worth checking out. So let's dip into it. First we have Argochk, and it goes by Argo Checkers, a remake of a classic checkers game. Now, if you're not familiar with checkers, it's basically, you might know the game by the name of Draughts as well, where, well, we'll see soon. They're also distributing File Clip, Hexagon, Jetpack, which, you know, we probably know this game as well. I'll leave links in the description to the games here that I've made videos about. And I believe it was on 3rd episode of the series where we checked out Knife Raid. Pretty good one as well. Picture Puzzle, sure. And Squares Deluxe. This game is, in my opinion, like a better Tetris. So I'll probably make a short video about it later on in the future. But yes, for now, or rather right now, let's check out Argo Checkers. Presented by Software Creations, home of the authors. So yes, indeed. Oh, sound effects by Robert Prince. Bobby Prince. I didn't quite know. So that's curious. Sound Blaster. Animation, sure. It doesn't allow you to, well, it doesn't take into account our AI features. So let's just give it a go. This is what a standard checkers or draughts board looks like. And the goal is to eat the opposing side's men, as they're called, or tokens rather. And the way you do it is only through diagonal moves. So let's just keep going for a little while. And when you have the chance to eat a man, you kind of have to take it. Cute little noises there. So yeah, it's basically, how would you even describe a game like this? Well, it's a board game. That's really what it is. And as you can see, it plays out fairly simply, but the strategy element comes into play a little later on. And we will probably play until we hit that mark. Now, as you can see, you can't move backwards, but that becomes a function eventually that you will get to use. See, now we have the opportunity to get up here. I believe it was called King's Row, this last row on the enemy side, and this is why. Your token becomes a king, which means soon the king can... Whoops, that's a mistake as well. Let's just... The red one will probably win this one. I wonder why. He can also move backwards. That's his thing. So it's a utility piece. Now, in checkers, I believe if you get kind of locked out of moves because none of your pieces can really eat one another, then... Oh? Then what happens is, I believe the player with the most possible moves wins. Red is taking a very decisive victory over here. We'll give him the chance. Can it? Let's see if it actually eats both. Oh, it just goes that way. Okay. Well, there we go. Red wins the game. Nice. And that's Argo Checkers. That's fairly simple. There's not a whole lot it offers, but I remember playing this as a child, all by myself, trying to outwit my young little brain. So yes, next up is Batfish. We'll hit the go key. A submarine combat simulator. Oh. Yes. Different composers, different results. You may play Batfish for free only until such time as you can reasonably determine if you like it or not. This does not mean until you have mastered the game and or become bored with it. If you enjoy it, send payment of $15 along with a copy of the registration form. This program is complete and is not crippled in any way. In addition to having met your legal and moral obligation. Yeah, okay. Batfish kinda misrepresenting the how would you put it? Shareware formula. Alright. As a man of war. Always like the term, I wonder why. Okay. I'm pretty happy about that. That's me. Okay. Yeah. That'll be our security code. Does it not allow our yeah? Come on, Batfish. Oh. Game on hold. Oh, what's going on? Indeed, it does look like a submarine, doesn't it? Now, how do we play? Propose. Clear menu. Oh boy. I would like to take command of my submarine. I'm pressing the function keys to see what happens. But this time I won't hit the stop recording button. Noise. Blast. Oh wait, this is just the sound functions of the game. Is it? No. Sound blaster and printer? Am I misunderstanding this? Fix. Oh, okay. Fix everything, Batfish. I mean, I can't imagine there's a whole lot to fix until we've actually gotten going. I mean, simulators. Oh. Captain on deck. Oh, yeah, that's me. I can see meters moving as I hit the keys. Alright. I'm hitting upwards to see if we can, like, surface, and I hit U. I imagine that's like a view. Yeah, I'm steering course 0 degrees. Okay. Can I speed this up through cycles? I can. When was this game made? Well, the earliest file I can see on the background is from 1980, so I'm going to cut it some slack. It seems to have been, yeah, judging by the, how would you say, the amount of, well, as it said, it's supposed to work on many different systems, and the seeming PC speaker makes me think that it may indeed be just a simulator aimed to be playable with as many systems as possible. This is even messing up my abilities in speaking. Batfish. It would be nice if the radar would like give me... I imagine that's my radar up at the bottom. Does it move accordingly to my rudder? It does not. Well, simulators always take a little bit of time to get into, so I won't be taking any further look, and to be fair, I didn't quite enjoy it. And I most certainly will not fulfill my moral obligation to register it. Next up, of course, we all know this one. Blakestone. By Champ Productions. Violence warning before those were a thing. And of course it's a game where I want to increase the cycles a little. It's Blakestone. We should all know this game by now, and if you haven't, then indeed there will be a link in the description so you can check it out. Shareware, so we can't play the rest of them. I'll pick the hardest difficulty, maybe play through the first map. Don't know why the view always defaults to these slight borders. Let's change that. Always liked this game. It's of course made with the Wolfenstein, utilizing the Wolfenstein engine. But sadly, you know, it's a game from 1994, if memory serves. And, you know, Doom was out by then. Maybe hardest difficulty was a bit of a egotistical move. Intruder? Who? Me? No, sir. And that's me signing off. Don't know how anyone could have beaten these games with the hardest difficulty back then. So yeah, you're basically trying to thwart an evil doctor's plans of world domination by infiltrating his, well, various bases. And as you can see, with spacebar you can interrogate characters, and some of them are undercover agents meant to help you as well. Now the UI for me is the shining star of this game. Many fond memories playing this game as well, but yeah, shouldn't digress too much. Like, the UI is charming. You see you have this heart rate meter there. It tracks your individual key cards. It displays information on what you pick up and what kind of enemies you face. Food tokens are used on the snack machines on the wall. And I believe... Are you alright there? Yeah, he's a friend. I believe there was a secret in here. No, was it? It was the next wall. No, it's this wall. There you go. Still not the sound, of course I do. Yeah, this game, you know, I'm all about the... Well, I like experiencing the, or rather, calling back to the nostalgia I experienced with many of these games. Oh! But this one is still damn solid. Like, it plays well, it looks nice, it's got a lot of charm, there's enemy variety that actually matters. As we'll come to find out soon enough. Yeah. These are basically the grunts. And yeah, sorry for the sporadic commentary this time. I don't know what's going on. I'm quite enjoying this, rather playing it. It's been a while. Occasionally I revisit it and I try to complete it. Never done it on the hardest difficulty though. We're probably seeing why right here now. God, these enemies are scary. But yeah, this one was one of those games I played with my grandfather as well when I was really young. But throughout the ages, what happened is that we both forgot about this game because the Shareware CDs, at least this one, went missing. So I only discovered this, like, yeah, let's be fair about it. Oh, this is a trick Granddad taught me. Oh god, he's here with us. Well, that's me signing off once again, but let's keep playing a little, just so I can explain what was going on back then. But yeah, I was very young when we played this. I sat around there, and I got to press spacebar to open the doors while he blasted the baddies with these cool sci-fi weapons. And yeah, it went missing, and I rediscovered it after I started kind of thinking... it must have been like... not 12 necessarily, 13, 14, 15. I started memorizing all these games and like, what did I play back then? And I started googling, like, you know, old MS-DOS games, old PC games, stuff like that. Let's do the trick again. God. Well, that was a disaster. Don't want those electric orbs to make it. And yeah, then I rediscovered the game and I've been spellbounded by ever since. Or ever since, yeah. It does a lot of things, like, you know, giving you these informants to help you out. Oh god. I realized that on the harder difficulties one of these aliens show up. The harder ones. And of course you're probably expecting it by now, but yeah, it did scare the crap out of me as a kid. Yeah, as you can see, you lose points, or rather you lose your eligibility to a bonus at the end of the stage for shooting too many informants. And the game does run on a live system, so you might want to... yeah, you might want to watch out. Let's see how the game over works, because it's been a while. It uses the Wolfenstein hit detection, of course, so the closer you are, the more damage you take. But the accuracy is, well, it's something. That's the baddie. Oh no. Well, there we go. Alright, so yeah, that was Blakestone. Jam Productions sadly only made Blakestone and its sequel, Blakestone Planet Strike, if memory serves. And Planet Strike was basically the same game with, well, it was reskinned. And that's pretty much it. Next up on the list is Forest. Help me, it always makes me laugh nowadays. Race.exe. What are you about? Forest.exe. Please execute. Well, Forest. Don't quite know what's going on. Oh, No, not this game. Oh god, well. Oh no. God, let me tone this down. Oh, well, I faintly remember playing this game now, and... okay. Oh god. Let's put on the actual sound effects. Hey, it gives you a gender option, so, well, that's something for some of you. The Scunny games. Yeah, there was this one, there was a flying game, I believe, and then racing game, which was basically a complete ripoff of Wacky Wheels' source code. And it starts loading the demo as I was about to hit the story. Screw you. Like, yeah, genuinely, go home. Don't like how it works like that. And there's our squirrels once again. God damn it! I queued up the start game somehow as well. I must know the story of Scunny back to the forest. There we go. King Toad. And this would be like a perfect chroma key purple background. I believe Wolfenstein uses purple for its chroma key or transparency setting on the character sprites. Okay. Wait. King Toad has decreed that all his subjects shall be spared their miserable lives if they take part in his evil plans. Yeah. Who proofreads these things anyway? I mean, I guess I should excuse it. It's from 1993. Okay. All loyal friends, these grey squirrels, of his arch enemy, the great special agent and hero Scunny Hardnut, in order to trap the superhero when he comes to his friends' rescue. Okay. Holiday in the Bahamas. Girlfriend and supermodel Rosie. Okay. Let's knock off King Toad's henchmen sitting on huts. Super health nut. Crazed insects. Okay. Okay. Loves children, animals, and sticky nut puddings. Oh, Scunny, what is this writing? Like, it's so easy to take it out of context in these decades of decadence. Okay. Faraway Lands. Ultimate wish was to star in his own video games. Are they like projecting or something here? Computer game makers. Yeah, it definitely is projecting here. It's fitting that it's Copysoft due to the blatant copying of Wacky Wheels source code. Several coffee machines and 500 sticky nut puddings. Poodling. Scunny into the computer. Oh no, came out in black and white and his tail came off. Oh, Scunny hides in microchips. So when you're playing a game on your computer and it is late at night and you hear a small squeaky voice, hello, coming from your PC, just think it may be Scunny. I mean, it seems to appeal to like the childlike nature of children because he wants to be a video game character, so let's give them, you know, he went into a microchip. That's why you're playing this game. But this part, that's terrifying to me. Yeah, I remember the gameplay of this game. And I have no idea, it's probably a DOSBox thing why the UI isn't really working there. Oh, okay, it's got an annotating thing to me, where, as you can see, the camera kinda follows you around. It seems to be... Well, it seems to be. Now that I play it in hindsight, it seems to be kind of a Sonic clone, really. Let's go to level 1. Find your super health before the clock hits 0. There's a pudding. So yeah, they restore your timing. Oh my god. Wow. You heard that, right? Jesus. Yeah, oh my god, I remember being frightened by the shrill shriek. Have to be really careful now. Okay, indeed. Okay, let's be real careful. There we go. Yeah, it's not gonna make for a good precision platformer when it gives you like a really heavy acceleration boost whenever you flatten a innocent insect. Oh my god. Had to turn it down a little on my end. I mean, sure, it can be a cutesy game, but oh god, yeah, it's giving me a bit of a headache. See, okay, again, CCC, but it encourages. Okay, there it is. Okay. There we go. Big man, break everything. It encourages fast gameplay by giving you boosts and so on, but then... Okay, there we go. Nice. And yeah, it incentivizes fast gameplay by giving you boosts in speed and has a timer. Cute. But after that, it also gives you these not power-ups, but health pickups every few seconds to kinda... It makes you want to stop and pick them all up. And that's just a little... It's a little polar to me. There's level 2. Let's give it one more go. Yeah, I don't really enjoy this too much. Let's not jump into the toad again. There he is. He doesn't seem that mean though. Maybe we're in the wrong. Oh, curious how we have to progress left now. To go left is not to progress in this day and age. Okay. Ooh. Ah! Okay. What a nasty fall. I vow to myself I will complete this stage. Even if it's the last thing I do. Oh. See, it wants you to use the speed boost there, but it's harder than it seems. And yeah, I remember this. The spider ferries you across, while allegedly all the other creatures seem to be bent on destroying you somehow. Scunny has been fed some buggy propaganda. Yeah, I remember this part. Not one of my favorites, I'm being honest. The timer set a sense of urgency to me as a child, and I don't know, something about that always unnerved me. Nowadays, you know, I don't really care, because I can quit anytime. But back in the day, this was one of the few things... Well, actually, come to think of it, judging by the number of games we're even covering throughout this series alone, I had it pretty good, pretty well. I was a lucky kid. But yeah. Last one in the CD is Galactics. And let's see what Galactics has to offer. Come on. Anytime you're ready.
In today's news, Brazilian lumberjacks cut down the last tree in the rainforest. A spokesman for the Acme Toothpick Company said, "Gee, that's too bad."
Attention, Terrans. We desires have come to conquer your world and enslave its people. Nothing can withstand the power of Osiris. Prepare now. Your doom is at hand.
I really don't know how to feel about that. Digitized speech, it's a really cool feature, but at the same time, they add way too much reverb on it. The last rainforest has been cut down. They said, gee, that's too bad. And then this Drooge looking guy just arrives and says something. Okay. Let's go ahead. Cygnus Software, I've actually never heard of them. Oh! Yeah, I remember the gameplay. And the sounds. Yeah, that's the same one as in Demon Star. C latches out a claw and the mouse buttons use what's it called? The fire commands. I don't know what the bong paddle in the bottom is though. But yeah, greatly enjoyed this game. Oh. There we go. Okay, yeah, both mouse buttons launch the claw as well. Well, at least there's options. And of course it's the classic feature where you can't have more than a certain number of projectiles on the screen at the same time. So if you miss, it's gonna take you a while before you can shoot again. But if you hit, you can keep this chain fire on. I kinda like that mechanic. Actually, yeah, I think I like it a lot. I can see the challenge in this, but I just really wish I knew what the purpose of this Pong battle is about. Okay. They do disappear. Faintly remember this one, but I have strange little like fragments of memories where I thought that you could damage enemies with the claw, and that's like exclusively what I tried to do. E for energy, and it seems to also regen slowly. M is for explosive and B must be for bombs, and of course B uses your bombs, because C is for claw. Is M for missile? It is! I love that. The completely logical way of making keybinds. Okay. That's a crazy looking ship. Admittedly, the background here makes it... Oh god. No, I died. What's gonna happen? With your destruction, Earth's defenses crumble to the mighty onslaught of the Xidus. Not having been able to fortify themselves, the people and cities are systematically destroyed, leaving a dead, lifeless world. Now let's see the how to play if we missed anything. Not really, no. No, we're not gonna listen to this again. I wish I knew who that guy looked like. Let's see about the registration. Oh, this is really cool! Percentage of proceeds will be donated to help save the rainforest. That's nice of them. I hope they actually held up that end of the bargain. But this seems to be the last thing on the whole disc. Yeah. So, that's another episode of Shareware Vagaries out of the way. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I apologize if the quality of commentary on this one wasn't up to snuff compared to the rest of them. But hopefully you're still hell-bent on watching through, because we've still got quite the handful of these to romp through. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.